Hello, welcome to our class of the quarter stitch Gobelin. We're going to do the design in quarter stitch and the background in Gobelin. This is a detail from the French medieval tapestries, the Millefleurs tapestries. And this is the model we are going to do. Before that, we're going to refresh your mind on how to do the basket weave stitch. To learn to do the Petit-Point or the quarter stitch on Penelope, and in order to do that, I'm going to just give you a quick refresher on the basket weave stitch or the tent stitch. Now here we are. Put the knot on top, and here we have the warp, which is north-south, and then we go underneath and go up the row to do the weft, which is east-west. You learn all of this in the class on the video that we made on the basket weave stitch. This is just to remind you that you absolutely must understand the warp and the weft. Very important, because you can't do the quarter stitch without this knowledge. So you must have taken the other class first. So here we are going down the row on the warp. There you go. We are on a Penelope canvas. A Penelope canvas has two warp threads that are together, and two weft threads rather, and the two warp threads which are together. So the point is to separate those threads, make them a little separate, and understand that this becomes a monofill canvas if you separate all the threads, and that way. So we're going up the row. Here is a weft right there. Okay, it's exactly the same thing as on a monofill, but the stitches are much smaller. They are the smallest stitches in tapestry that you can make. Here is a warp, and we go underneath like this to do the second warp thread. There we go. So we're going to do one more row. Here we are going up the weft. Now you can see, you have to get used to, you have to really understand the warp and the weft, or you will get mixed up. There you go. This is the weft, and you go up. It's a lot of fun to do after you get used to it. Sometimes you go in the big holes, and sometimes you go in the small holes, and there you go. Okay, this is your third row. There you go. So you remember how to thread a needle? Go like that. And to make a knot, you learned that in the other classes. 3 little turns. You want to make a big knot. Okay, so here we are. Now we're going to do the ear, this ear, and what we do is we start off right there. This is the warp, no, the weft, sorry. And now we're going to the warp right here. There we go. Now we go underneath it. We do one more one more on the white. Now we go up on the weft. This is all white so far. Now, here is something that is very important to understand. When you do a straight stitch, which is the gobelin, which is a background stitch, straight stitch, and if you do a sideways stitch, the two, when they meet, are not going to be too happy. So it's going to create a blank space. And I want to explain to you how you fill that blank space ahead of time. So we started the row here. You get 2 threads, which is what we use for the quarter stitch, and continue the row in the beginning like that, and at the end. Okay, we have to do another needleful of the navy blue, of the dark color, to finish the row here. Actually, we should have started it that way, because this is a weft, so it should have started like that. There you go. Now you have the whole row. And okay, so you go on the weft here. There we go. So you just do one stitch outside of the design, which is a background stitch. You do it in the quarter stitch. And I'm going to show you in a minute how the two meet. So you're going down the row here. It's all white. Here we are on the warp. And you're going to put the needle back up for the next row and finish the row with a blue. There you go. Okay, one more row. Okay, now here's we're going to do the gobelin. You learn how to do the gobelin in another class. So you know this is a straight stitch. You go like that. This is the background stitch. It's a very good stitch for the quarter stitch as a design, because you can really tell the difference, and it makes a very fine tapestry. Now, here is here's a little stitch that we did a quarter. What we're going to do is go in the same hole as the quarter and make the gobelin. Now when you're on a straight flat surface, you don't need to do another quarter stitch. It's on the side surfaces that you need to do it. There you are. Now here's a quarter stitch that we did. So you want to go in the same quarter stitch. It's right here. And there is no
Tapunen.
Now I'm finishing this row, and I just want to go back one more row so you can be sure you have understood. Now you see we're going to go into the same hole as the quarter stitch that we did and go up like that, and there is no blank space. The next row is this one. You go into the same quarter stitch hole that way. You see there's no blank space. So you must do that whenever you do the quarter stitch. And if you have a straight stitch, then you must add a quarter stitch of the background around each design. That's it for today. Okay, so this is the end of the class. I want you to see what we've done so far. This is going to be very lovely when it's finished, and you can see the contrast between the quarter stitch and the gobelin stitch. So have a good time doing it. Goodbye.